everyone. Welcome. You're watching Business Today Television. I'm Sakshi Batra, and this is your favorite show, Daily Calls, a show that answers your specific stock questions on the program. This is where we will try and understand what top market experts have to guide you on the markets and on your specific stock questions as well. So, in case you're here for the first time, the WhatsApp number is flashing on your screen. Send me your questions here along with your name, location, and your contact details, as we can give you an opportunity to speak live to our top market experts as well. In case you are joining us on our YouTube channel, Business Today, you need to go on to Daily Calls Live. Use the comment section there to send me your questions. I'll be happy to address all of those questions with our top guests who'll be joining in. Let's also welcome Nilesh Jain from Centrum Broking, our guest of the day, to share with you a fresh perspective on the markets and to help us understand your queries and the decoding of that too. Thank you so much, Nilesh, for joining in. Good afternoon to you. Your own sense on the markets in a holiday shortened week. What's the strategy you're adopting right from the very start?
Very good afternoon, Sakshi. Well, it's a truncated week, and looking at the rebound that we have seen in today's trading session, greenery can be seen across the global markets. All Asian markets this morning were trading with a positive bias. So overall, the sentiment and the overall bias for the week looks like on a positive side. But Nifty has reached to its resistance zone. So 24,200 is a very crucial level that we are keeping an eye on. The kind of cool off that we have seen in the India Week's volatility index in the previous week, it has reached to its comfortable position below 13. So that is giving more comfort as of now. Overall bias, as mentioned, remains positive. Buy and decline should be the strategy. If you get any tip towards 24,000, that can be used as a buying opportunity. Just in case if we see a breakout about 24,200, that will give another confirmation of this particular uptrend to continue towards 24,300 to 24,500 in the June series itself. Coming to the Bank Nifty setup out there is also looking positive. We are expecting a move towards 58,500 to 58,800 going forward. So buy and decline in the Bank Nifty as well. But since it has reached to its resistance zone, that's why we are advising to wait for a dip maybe towards 57,600, 57,500. That can give you a good entry point.
Okay, got that. So that's the overall strategy on the markets as well as how you should be really looking at the strategies from here on. Let's now start taking some questions. We have the first query for you, Nilesh. This is from Mirza Yamin from Riyadh. He watches our show regularly. Good to see your question, Mr. Yamin. His question is on MMTC. He's got 4,000 shares at 49 levels, and he also wants to know about Wellspun Living. Those are the two stocks he has a question on. MMTC, he has got at 49. Wellspun Living, he's got at 134. He wants to know whether there are bullish signs on both these stocks, or should he hold on or exit from these stocks from the current levels. What would you advise? On MMTC, the current price being 75, he's sitting on good profits. Today also the stock is up by 1%. Let's also pull up Wellspun Living, where he has got the stock at 134 odd levels. And if we look at the current levels also, which will come up on your screens, it's at 162. Here also he's sitting on profits. Your sense, Nilesh?
Well, Sakshi, a very good breakout on both the counters. First of all, a very good buy, I would say, in both the scripts. First of all, Wellspun Living, this counter has given a good breakout from a broader rectangle pattern. And the important resistance, which was earlier acting at 152, will now act as immediate support. So keeping 152 as a stop loss, I would suggest to ride this rally. We can expect a move towards 170 to 180 going forward. So structure still looks strong. In spite of the fact that we have already seen a very good momentum in the previous week, I believe there is further upside room left all the way towards 170 to 180 in the near term. So keep a trailing stop loss at 152 and stay put in Wellspun Living. Similarly, MMTC, a very good breakout that we have seen recently in this particular counter as well. A similar kind of a consolidation breakout from the levels of 72. So keep a trailing stop loss at 72. Stay put in your long position, and we can expect further upside move towards 80 to 84 on the upside. So yes, the structure looks strong. Keep a trailing stop loss and stay put is the advice.
Okay, got that. Let's also take the next question that's coming in from again another of our viewers. This is Badri from Bengaluru. He says, Hi Sakshi, I'm holding 50 shares of Coforge in my portfolio at 1400 levels. What is the outlook for the next 3 to 6 months? Should I hold or exit? What's your advice here? Coforge being one of those IT firms that, despite the underperformance that we've seen, this stock has still done good. Even on the earnings and post earnings, we have seen a good performance coming in despite all the negatives that have played out for the sector as a whole. What would you advise here?
Well, absolutely, Sakshi, you rightly pointed out, this counter has been one of the outperformer within the IT pack. So looking at the broader IT structure is not looking that promising. It's a kind of a salon rise as far as large cap IT names are concerned. But comparatively, Coforge has a better setup. Post numbers, we have seen a gradual uptick that has continued. So if I have to pick any one particular counter within mid-cap IT space, that would be Coforge. So stay put in your long position from a 3 to 6 months perspective. I think the stock has the potential to move towards 1700 to 1800 in the near term. So first of all, keep a tight stop loss at 1400 because IT remains extremely volatile in the near term. So we may see some bit of profit taking at the high levels as well. So keep a trailing stop loss at 1400, and just in case if it takes out 1525, so that's the 200 day long-term moving average. That's a strong resistance. So then we can expect further uptake from a very short-term perspective, maybe 1650 to 1700. That kind of levels can be seen. So yes, one can stay long in this particular counter.
One can stay long in this particular counter. That's clear verdict coming in on Coforge within the IT pack. Let's take the next query now. This one is from K. Gopi. He says, thank you so much, Sakshi. Very grateful to you for this show and for taking all the questions of our viewers. Thank you so much, dear Gopi, for writing in such warm words. I hope that this show is truly helping you out in your investment journey. Today you've given us two questions. One is L&T, Larsen and Toubro. You got this stock at 3,550 and you want to know which is the next level that you should be really looking at exiting into this stock, okay? And the second one is Chola Finance at 1,450, 1450 levels. You've also got Chola Finance. The good part in L&T is that you got it at a great price. We were seeing, some downtick on Larsen and Toubro amidst the Middle East crisis. And from then on, we have seen good recovery and you've played that recovery. So good to see that play out for yourself. Let's look at Chola Finance. You bought it at 1450 odd levels, and currently, again on this counter as well, if we look at the current prices, you are sitting on profits. 1592 is the current level. Let's try and understand that, Nilesh.
Well, Sakshi, both the scripts are looking good on the chart. First of all, L&T, we have seen good rebound from the lower levels on the back of de-escalation between US and Iran, somewhat, not exactly, but yes, some cool off that we have seen on geopolitical front, and due to that, we have seen a good breakout in this particular counter. So first of all, a very good bet that should be in your portfolio from a position perspective. But from a trading perspective, I think the stock can move towards 4,300 to 4,400. So one can keep a trailing stop loss at 4,100 and stay put in L&T. Coming to Chola Finance, it's a very good NBFC counter and a very good rebound that we have already seen. So there is further upside room towards 1750 to 1800 in the near term. So these kind of levels can be seen. So one can keep a stop loss below 1670 and yes, stay put in Chola Finance as well.
Okay, let's take the next question. This one is from GD Rao from Andhra Pradesh on our YouTube. He's watching our show and he says, I want to know about whether if Jio IPO is listed, then will it be positive or negative for Bharti Airtel since I'm holding this stock at 2050. And I'm also holding Jio Finance at 305. So what should I be doing? That's an interesting question there, Mr. Rao. Thanks for asking that question. I'm sure a lot of viewers are already contemplating their strategies ahead of the Jio IPO. This, no doubt, Nilesh, is going to be the biggest IPO that we are going to be watching out for in the history of Indian stock markets. And therefore, it's given the kind of interest that it will generate from foreign investors, domestic investors, institutional and retail alike. I want to understand, of course, with the kind of DRHP indications, the valuations could be somewhere around 15 lakh crores. That's higher than 11 lakh crore rupees of Bharti Airtel. Now we're also in the last AGM announcements last week, we heard from the management of Reliance Group how they were indicating that the Jio is moving on to becoming a large technology player than just being a telecom player. So they're looking at satellites, they're looking at AI, they're looking at data centers as the next big growth story as to how they're looking at all of these aspects of the digital story that they are unfolding. Your suggestion of the impact of Jio IPO it could have on Bharti Airtel, which currently has a monopoly, has played that theme for far long time, being the leader. How would you look at Bharti Airtel shares currently at 1917?
Well, first of all, if Jio gets listed at higher valuation, then we'll definitely see some positive impact in Bharti Airtel. But otherwise, as well, if you see this broader structure of the Bharti Airtel continues to remain strong. We have seen in between some bit of a meaningful correction, but yes, a good portfolio bet. And since we have seen the maximum subscriber base in terms of that, Bharti Airtel has some bit of advantage overall. We can expect a follow-up move in Bharti Airtel maybe towards 2000 to 2100. So overall, I think there will be a positive impact on Bharti Airtel post Geo listing, but there will not be any major impact on Geo Finance. This particular counter has technically formed a good base formation in the zone of 225 to 240. Now it is likely to move higher gradually towards 265 to 270, but there may not be any major impact because of that. But yes, on Bharti Airtel, there will be a positive impact that we can expect.
Okay, I hope this has answered your question, Mr. Rao. Next, we move forward. We have Vinita Gupta's question next. She says, I want to know about Greaves Cotton. I bought this at 154. Should I hold, exit, or add this one? Greaves Cotton. How would you advise this one, Nilesh?
Well, Sakshi, first of all, just to give you a disclaimer, we have recommended this particular counter this morning to our client at the level of 200. Although we have advised to book partial profit at 215, but still, broader structure looks strong. If somebody has already bought it at a lower price, then my suggestion would be to stay put, keeping a trailing stop loss at 200 now. The stock has given a multi-month breakout from the levels of 200, so there is still potential to move towards 230 to 240 on the upside. So yes, keeping a trailing stop loss, one can stay put from a position perspective, looks strong.
Okay. Next, we have a query coming in from Satya. He says, could you please ask Nilesh to help me with Just Engineering for a positional trade that I want to take here? If it is a good trade, then what levels should I look at?
Well, Jash it's trading at 527, and the counter is looking strong. A very good momentum, good breakout can be seen on the chart, and this counter is likely to move towards 550 on immediate basis, and in the near term, we can expect the levels of 600 plus as well. So yes, you can stay put, keeping a stop loss below 500. Positionally, counter has a better structure, and a momentum can be seen. So stay put with a trailing stop loss.
Okay. Next, we'll take a question from Kaushik Rana. He says, good afternoon, Sakshi. Good afternoon to you also, Mr. Rana. The question that he has is, I have KPIT Tech, 10 shares at 1476. What should I do with the kind of downward trajectory we are seeing? And is it a hold or sell? KPIT Tech.
Well, Sakshi, first of all, IT space as a whole, we are witnessing some bit of uncertainty. A lot of volatility we have seen of late, and KPIT as well, we have seen some bit of selling pressure. But at present, since we have already seen a very good rebound in the previous session from the levels of 710, 720. So yes, one can expect a pullback move towards 775 to 800 kind of levels on the upside from a short-term pullback perspective. So keep a trading stop loss now at 730. And on the back of a pullback trade, yes, one can stay put for 775 to 800 kind of levels on the upside.
Okay. Taking the next one, this one is from one of our viewers, Varun Parekh. He says, I'm from Ahmedabad. मेरे पास Inox India के 100 shares हैं 1805 पर. मुझे क्या करना चाहिए? Inox India 1805 पर खरीदा है निलेश.
Very good momentum we have seen recently. काफी अच्छा सेटअप है और अच्छा रनअप हम ऑलरेडी देख चुके हैं. इनफैक्ट जून मंथ में सोफा 30% का अच्छा उछाल भी हमें देखने को मिला है. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मोमेंटम अच्छा है, इसके लिए यहाँ पर बने रह सकते हैं। 1865 का यहाँ पर स्टॉप लॉस रखना होगा, दैट्स योर ट्रेलिंग स्टॉप लॉस। और ऑन दी अपसाइड 2000 2100 तक की पोटेंशियल है काउंटर में गोइंग फॉरवर्ड, वो लेवल्स देखने को मिल सकते हैं। बट थोड़ी सी वॉलेटिलिटी के चलते थोड़ा प्रॉफिट टेकिंग ऊपरी स्तरों से हमें देखने को मिल सकता है, इसीलिए ट्रेलिंग स्टॉप लॉस यहाँ पे जरूर मेंटेन करें।
ठीक है, नेक्स्ट सवाल लेते हैं। ये अंकुर मोदी का सवाल है, लिखते हैं हाय साक्षी, होप यू डूइंग ग्रेट, आई एम वेरी वेल, थैंक यू सो मच अंकुर फॉर आस्किंग एंड आई होप द सेम फॉर यू। द क्वेश्चन ही हैज इज ऑन अशोक लेलैंड। काफी गिर चुका है ये शेयर अपने हाई से, तो क्या इसे अक्यूमुलेट करना चाहिए करंट लेवल्स पर, और क्या अच्छा रिटर्न्स देखने को मिल सकते हैं अशोक लेलैंड?
Well, accumulation, yes, definitely one can accumulate. बड़ी अपसाइड की गुंजाइश ना रखें, क्योंकि काउंटर में लगातार ऊपरी स्तरों पर दबाव भी देखने को मिल रहा है। तो शॉर्ट टू मीडियम टर्म का स्ट्रक्चर साइडवेज टू वीक है, बट यस, पोजिशनल पर्सपेक्टिव से काउंटर में पोटेंशियल है कि गोइंग फॉरवर्ड 200 प्लस तक के लेवल फी से दिखा सकता है। अगर करंट लेवल पर ऐड कर रहे हैं तो 140 का स्टिक स्टॉप लॉस लगाएं, बट मेरे ख्याल से थोड़ी सी बार्गेन बाय यहाँ पर कर सकते हैं। अगर आपको 150 या उसके आसपास मिलता है तब यहाँ पर एक कॉन्ट्राबैट लेके चल सकते हैं, क्योंकि रिस्क एंड रिवॉर्ड वहां पर फेवरेबल होगा। 140 के स्टॉप लॉस से आप 170 180 तक की पुल बैक एक्सपेक्ट करके चल सकते हैं।
ठीक है, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन लेते हैं। ये अंशु सोढ़ी का सवाल है, लिखते हैं हाय गुड आफ्टरनून मैम एंड गुड आफ्टरनून नीलेश सर, दिस इज अ रियली हेल्पफुल शो, थैंक यू सो मच डियर अंशु फॉर राइटिंग इन। द क्वेश्चन शी हैज इज ऑन पारस डिफेंस। शी फील्स स्टक at 1432 and she has 40 shares. She wants to know what should she do. Can she continue holding on? Is it the time for her to take an exit and maybe shift her position somewhere else?
In the defense pack, Paras defense has outperformed in the recent time. We have seen a very strong momentum after forming a base somewhere around 600 plus. We have seen almost counter has doubled from that level. So yes, looking at the recent momentum, I think one should stay long in the existing position, because quite possible stock may surpass 1400 and move towards 1500 plus in the short run. So keep a trailing stop loss now. If you are already holding since a long time, then keep a tight stop loss at 1330. Stay put in your existing long position. High possibility of counter moving towards 1450 to 1500.
ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन लेते हैं। जतिन दिवे का ये सवाल है और ये लिखते हैं हाय नीलेश जी, गुड आफ्टरनून सर, आई हैव ईपैक एट 242, माय क्वांटिटी इज 1000, प्लीज सजेस्ट अ टारगेट एंड स्टॉप लॉस फॉर 3 मंथ्स। ईपैक ड्यूरेबल्स में 242 की खरीद है।
Right, EPAC currently is it trading at 265? Am I correct, Sakshi?
Currently 265, correct.
Right. EPAC में इनफैक्ट काउंटर में कॉन्स्टेंटली हमें 200 डे मूविंग एवरेज के आसपास का रेजिस्टेंस फेस करने को देखने को मिल रहा है। 278 का एक स्ट्रॉन्ग हर्डल है, स्ट्रॉन्ग बैरियर है। उसके पार निकलता है तब यहाँ पर एक बड़ी अपसाइड की गुंजाइश करके चल सकते हैं। 350 तक के भी लेवल फिर हमें देखने को मिल सकते हैं, बट उसके लिए 278 280 का जोन निकलना बहुत जरूरी है। एग्जिस्टिंग लॉन्ग पोजिशन में बने रह सकते हैं। यहाँ पर स्टॉप लॉस होगा 250 का, और एक बार के लिए होल्ड करके चल सकते हैं।
Okay, next we have a question from Nancy. लिखते हैं hi, I have 2 questions. I want to know on GPT Infra. Should I book my profits or do you see continued upside here? My initial target was 150 and I want to know what can I expect going forward from here. GPT Infra और न्यू एंट्री पूछना चाह रही हैं आपसे प्रीमियर एक्सप्लोजिव्स पर। जीपीटी इंफ्रा को पहले देखते हैं। 12% ऊपर जबरदस्त अच्छी मूव और 136 पर अभी ये ट्रेड कर रहा है। इन्होंने अपने लिए 150 तक का टारगेट एक्सपेक्ट किया हुआ है यहाँ पर। नीलेश जी, क्या आपको वो आता हुआ नजर आ रहा है?
बिल्कुल, देखिए जो रियलिस्टिक टारगेट नजर आ रहा है 150 प्लस का नजर आ रहा है, क्योंकि काउंटर में एक अच्छा मूव हमने रिसेंटली देखा है, काफी अच्छा ब्रेकआउट भी देखने को मिला है। इट्स काइंड ऑफ 8-10 मंथ्स कंसोलिडेशन ब्रेकआउट हमें देखने को मिला है आज के सेशन में विद अ गुड वॉल्यूम अट्रैक्शन। तो यस, एक बार के लिए बने रहें। एक ट्रेलिंग स्टॉप लॉस यहाँ पर मेंटेन करें जो अब निकल के आ रहा है लगभग 128 का, 128 का स्टॉप लॉस होगा। अपसाइड में 150 तक का पोटेंशियल है काउंटर में, शॉर्ट टर्म के लिहाज से वो लेवल्स देखने को मिल सकते हैं।
ओके, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन लेते हैं और ये सवाल हमारे पास आया है आयुष अग्रवाल का। लिखते हैं डियर मैम, आई वांट टू नो अबाउट ग्लैंड फार्मा। 500 शेयर्स है मेरे पास 1800 के लेवल पर। 2023 से मैंने इसमें इन्वेस्ट किया हुआ है, मुझे क्या करना चाहिए ग्लैंड फार्मा में?
देखिए, ग्लैंड फार्मा का स्ट्रक्चर थोड़ा सा साइडवेज है। अगर हाल फिलहाल देखें तो ऊपरी सर से थोड़ा दबाव भी देखने को मिला है। अगर एग्जिस्टिंग लॉन्ग पोजीशन है तो 2100 के स्टॉप लॉस से एक बार के लिए होल्ड कर सकते हैं। हालांकि बड़ी अपसाइड की गुंजाइश नजर नहीं आती है, बट यस थोड़ा पुल बैक मूव 2300 तक का देखने को मिल सकता है। बट 2100 के स्टॉप लॉस से अगर चाहे तो होल्ड करके चल सकते हैं।
Okay, let's take the next question. This one is from one of our viewers, and this is Nitin, who says, I am from Bangalore and I want to know about Suzlon. I'm sitting with a 5% profit here. Should I continue to hold with my position?
Could you please repeat the name of the counter?
Suzlon. Suzlon.
Right, Suzlon. So Suzlon has a very good setup. In fact, I would say stay put in your long position, keeping a stop loss below 57.5. 57.5 is a very good support. I think the counter can gradually move towards 63 to 65 in the near term. So stay put in your long position, keeping a stop loss below 57.5.
Okay. Moving forward to the next query, then we have this one coming in from again one of our viewers on our YouTube platform. This is coming in on the question we have addressed this one. Deepak Sahu, SW Solar का टारगेट पूछना चाहते हैं आपसे नीलेश।
Is it SW Solar?
SW Sterling and Wilson Solar, correct?
Right. So counter is right now trading at 243. See, we have seen a lot of correction in this particular counter, but अब फिलहाल जो चीजें हैं थोड़ी पॉजिटिव साइड में डेवलप हो रही है। काउंटर ने अपने सारे शॉर्ट टर्म लॉन्ग टर्म मूविंग एवरेजेस को क्रॉस कर दिया है। So yes, stay put in your long position for a pullback move towards 265 to 280 in the near term. Keep a stop loss at 225. The structure from a pullback perspective looks positive.
ओके, गॉट दैट। चलिए अब अंत में बताइए नीलेश जी, आप अपनी पसंद से कौन से शेयर्स पर रिकमेंडेशन देने वाले हैं आज के सेशन में व्यूअर्स को?
बिल्कुल, देखिए लॉरस लैब ये पर्टिकुलर काउंटर है जहां पर काफी अच्छा मोमेंटम हमने देखा, उसके बाद थोड़ा सा कंसोलिडेशन भी देखा। अब फिर से यहाँ पर मोमेंटम लौटता हुआ नजर आ रहा है, स्ट्रक्चर पॉजिटिव है। तो इस पर्टिकुलर काउंटर में करंट लेवल पर खरीदारी करके चल सकते हैं। 1470 से लेके 1500 तक के लेवल ऊपरी स्तर पर देखने को मिल सकते हैं। 1380 के स्टॉप लॉस से लॉरस लैब इस पर्टिकुलर काउंटर को खरीदारी करने की सलाह होगी। इसके अलावा जो दूसरा स्टॉक हमें पसंद आ रहा है वो है फिनोलेक्स केबल। फिन केबल जिसका सिंबल है, काउंटर में काफी अच्छा ब्रेकआउट आज के सेशन में देखा है। तो फिन केबल्स को लॉन्ग करने की सलाह होगी, जो हमने हमारे क्लाइंट को भी खरीदारी करने की सलाह दी हुई है। तो 1150 का यहाँ पर स्टॉप लॉस होगा। 1250 से 1270 तक की अपसाइड यहाँ पर एक्सपेक्ट करके चल सकते हैं।
ओके, गॉट दैट नीलेश जी, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। आज आप हमारे साथ जुड़े और हमारे सभी दर्शकों को आपने बताया कि कैसे अपने ट्रेड्स के ऊपर आगे बढ़ना है। थैंक्स अ लॉट, ऑलवेज अ प्लेजर टू हैव यू, एंड ऑफ कोर्स वील सी यू अराउंड ऑन अनदर एडिशन ऑन बिजनेस टुडे। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर बीइंग विद अस।
थैंक यू।
ऑलराइट व्यूअर्स,